Hey everyone, welcome back to Drop Tech. Today we've got some exciting updates about the upcoming Google Pixel 10 series, and it looks like Google might be making a pretty big shift this time around. For the first time in years, Google is moving away from Samsung as the maker of its custom Tensor chips. Instead, they're turning to TSMC, and that's a serious game changer. Pixel fans are hyped, and for good reason. TSMC has a reputation for delivering fast, power-efficient chips, so expectations are definitely high for what the Pixel 10 series might bring to the table. Now, let's talk about pricing, because thanks to a fresh leak, we've got what seems to be a full price list for the entire Pixel 10 lineup in Europe. And honestly, the news is better than expected. While smartphone prices everywhere seem to be going up, Google looks like they're holding steady. According to trusted leaker Roland Quandt, the Pixel 10 lineup is sticking to the same pricing as last year's Pixel 9 series. Yep, no major price hikes, at least not in the European market. Here's a quick breakdown of what we're looking at. Pixel 10 with 128GB storage is set at €899, and the 256GB model will be €999. The Pixel 10 Pro starts at €1,099 for 128GB, €1,199 for 256GB, €1,329 for 512GB, and a whopping €1,589 for the 1TB version. For those eyeing the bigger Pixel 10 Pro XL, the 256GB model comes in at €1,299, 512GB at €1,429, and the 1TB version at €1,689. And if you're into foldables, the Pixel 10 Pro Fold will reportedly cost €1,899 for 256GB, €2,029 for 512GB, and €2,289 for the 1TB variant. Yeah, that's a lot of configurations to choose from. But here's one detail that might disappoint some of you. The base model of the Pixel 10 Pro still starts at 128GB. In 2025, that feels kind of outdated, especially for a Pro device. A lot of people were hoping Google would ditch the 128GB option entirely, but it seems like they're sticking with it, probably expecting most users to rely more on cloud storage anyway. Keep in mind, all these prices are in euros, so we're still waiting to see what the numbers will look like in the US and other regions. Tariffs and local taxes could affect final pricing, but if this leak holds up, it's one of those rare moments where a company isn't hiking prices year over year. That alone is refreshing. So what do you think? Are you excited about the new Pixel 10 series? Do these prices feel reasonable to you? And what's your take on Google still sticking with a 128GB base model in 2025? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you're looking for more Pixel 10 updates, foldable news, and everything mobile tech, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a drop. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, and before we go, let's talk about a new leak that gives us an early look at the Pixel 10 Pro design. This one comes from Mystic Leaks, who shared images originally posted on a Chinese site called Coolapk. The device shown is reportedly a DVT 1.0 unit, basically one of the first working prototypes Google is testing out. From the images, we can confirm that it's running Android 16, not just a quarterly platform release like QPR1. The Settings app still shows a pre-Material 3 expressive UI style, which means this prototype is likely using early software. Looking at the hardware, there are some noticeable design tweaks compared to the Pixel 9 Pro. For instance, the USB-C port at the bottom now has symmetrical cutouts on both sides, probably for the speaker and mic, like before. But a more surprising change is that the SIM card tray has been moved to the top left side, replacing the antenna cutout found in the Pixel 9 Pro. The tray itself looks pretty wide. The iconic camera bar is also getting some refinements. The shape stays familiar, but now the glass stretches closer to the edges, surrounded by only a slim metal border. The camera bump also appears slightly thicker than last year's model. On the performance side, internal app screenshots confirm some powerful specs. The Pixel 10 Pro's codename is Blazer, and it's rocking 16GB of RAM with 256GB of storage. That's pretty solid. Inside, it's powered by Google's new Tensor G5 chip, and here's the CPU layout. 2 Cortex-A520 cores, 3 Cortex-A725 cores, 2 more A725s, and a single Cortex-X4 prime core. Interestingly, one of the apps listed the chip as 5 nanometers, though most sources expect the Tensor G5 to be based on a more advanced 3 nanometers process, so that detail might just be a reporting error. As for connectivity, the modem listed in the prototype is the G5400i, which points to a Samsung Exynos modem, rather than the MediaTek option that was previously rumored. So there you have it, your first unofficial look at the Pixel 10 Pro's hardware and design before launch. What are your thoughts? Are you liking the changes? Does the jump to TSMC and the upgraded specs make it more appealing? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe for more leak breakdowns, early previews, and all things mobile tech. Catch you in the next one.